The Legacy of Phrecia is making its way back to PoE 1 on January 29th, and this is going to be an event you do not want to miss. If you did miss it last time and you played Affliction, think of it like Affliction style loot with a twist on build variety and a different way to do the endgame farms. In this video, I just want to go over 3 topics about Legacy of Phrecia. I'm first going to explain what Legacy of Phrecia is, how it works. Then I'm going to go over the downsides of the event and why quite a few people got turned off the game when it released the first time. Then I'm going to wrap it up by just explaining some of the strats that are going to be good in Legacy of Phrecia, assuming they don't nerf any of the idols or change what the idols do. So the Legacy of Phrecia is a pretty big twist on the base game of Path of Exile, in which it changes how the game is played in a couple ways. Your Atlas tree is going to be gone. The Atlas tree does not exist in the Legacy of Phrecia, and instead, it is going to be replaced with idols. So you're basically going to have all these different types of sizes for your idols, and you are going to have a inventory slot like this on your map device where you are going to be playing Tetris, putting them in however you feel. And you'll have 3 different slots that you can save to run maps. So you can think of it like the 3 different Atlas trees you can have. In addition to the idols replacing the Atlas tree, we are also replacing all the ascendancies with brand new ones with very powerful effects. I played the Ascendant one last league, which is really fun. A lot of cool stuff you can do with it. And then towards the end game, I switched to the Ancestral Commander, which is the Juggernaut, one of the Juggernaut ascendancies. And this one was really cool because one of the, where is it? This Ancestral Defiance gives you a Defiance of Destiny on your ascendancy tree. Now, on to the downsides of the event. So as I said earlier, the Atlas tree is gone in Legacy of Phrecia, and this has a pretty big impact on the early game progression because it's very unpredictable. You don't just get to go into maps and slowly unlock, get your additional map drops, start doing whatever mechanic that you enjoy doing. You're kind of at the mercy of the idols, and it is a bit rougher than normal. So a lot of people got turned off by that and didn't really make it to T16s, or they made it to T16s and they didn't want to put in the effort to get the really good idols to really push your strats to where they want to be. Now, day 1 is still going to be pretty rough, but overall this should be easier this time around because we now have the Async Trade. Async Trade did not exist when Phrecia came out. So trading for idols was a really big pain. Everybody had them listed. Everybody was price fixing. Tons of people weren't selling. It was just terrible trying to get your idols. And for people that are new to Phrecia, there is a quick little hack. 2 hacks actually I learned playing a bunch of Phrecia. This is probably my most played league ever. Behind it was Affliction or Sanctum. And what you can do is, for idols, for the most part, you're going to be looking for 2 mod idols. You're going to want, like, for example, you're farming Harbingers. You're going to want this mod. Your maps contain 2 additional Harbingers, and you're going to pair it with the other mod, which I think is like 25% chance for it to be a powerful boss. And what you're going to do is you're just going to chuck them in the Recombinator. Just take this one solo. It could be rare or whatever. Take another one with the other mod, chuck it in the Recombinator, boom, send it. It's not guaranteed, but it's pretty easy to get the idols that way. And the second hack I learned, I made tons and tons and tons of money doing this, is once you start getting a comfortable amount of gold, go to Faustus, gamble for items. There's going to be a 5th page here. It is going to have every single idol in this 5th page. I would spam the Conquer idols or these 3x1 idols, and they are big money if you hit some of the nice mods. Okay, so now if you're still watching, I'm just going to go over a couple of the strats that I found really fun in Phrecia and just kind of what you can do with them. So The first one I'm going to go over is Strongboxes, and you're probably sick and tired of Strongboxes at this point because it's been the meta for so long. But I will say it is still pretty fun to do Strongboxes in Phrecia because you can get Strongboxes are rare on one. Then you can get this mod, which is really strong. Strongboxes opened in your maps have a 9% chance to be openable again. So you can get, I forgot the exact percentage, but you can get your strongboxes up to like 50 or 60%, I believe, to be openable again, which is really nice. Then on top of that, you can use those small 1x1 idols to have an increased chance to be either diviners or arcanists, whichever one you want. And then you can get currency items are duplicated, all that from the atlas. Just strong boxes are super fun in that way. I didn't do the pilfering strat, but I know there is a pilfering version of it that exists. Next up is what I started with, which is Harbinger. This strat is really fun because you can get like, I think it was up to 25 Harbingers in a map, somewhere around there, and most of them are powerful bosses. Oh no, I believe all of them can be powerful bosses if you get perfect idols. And you can increase their cooldown recovery rate to get them finished even quicker. Currency shards dupe. It does drop a little bit less than with the Atlas tree, but you're getting much more loot, so it kind of evens out. And finally, the strat I didn't do last time. I know it's insane. I want to do it this time around. I'm probably going to play Cast One Stun Bog Shaman to do it. Is Ultimatum. Ultimatum is absolutely insane in Phrecia. You can get, where is it? You can get Ultimatum rewards have a 25% chance to be duplicated, so you guaranteed dupe the rewards. On top of that, make it all currency items. You can increase it so that it'll only be survive encounters. So yeah, with all these combined, you will just be duping divines like crazy. Ultimatum, highly recommend it. Do it if you have a build that can do it. So yeah, that about wraps up this video. If you have any questions maybe I didn't answer, just throw them in the comments below. I'll try and respond before the event starts. Again, this is going to be a short event, so while it is going to be insane and I would highly recommend not missing it, if you don't have the time to play quite a bit, I don't think it's worth it to play. I don't think Phrecia is going anywhere. The community loves it. It is probably going to come back again in the form of private league or just another event like this when they need to kill some time. Hopefully this video helped you guys out and explain the event a little better. I'd love to hear what you're going to league start and maybe swap into in the end game if you are playing. I am undecided right now. I'm definitely doing something Bog Shaman. As for the starter, I'm probably going to start either Herald of Agony, Herald Ascendancy, or I'm going to start Bog Shaman RF and try and go into Bog Shaman Cast One Stun. I'll also be live streaming most of my playtime on Twitch and probably upload some of the highlights from that over here. I hope to see you guys in Phrecia and good luck.